second year in a row, major budget cuts are on the horizon for the city of Spokane. Police and firefighter jobs are on the line as the city works to balance a budget with a $12 million shortfall. KXLY 4's Sally Showman spoke to Spokane Fire and Police today about what these cuts mean for us.
And Kalai, the police chief, calls the pending cuts a crisis. The assistant fire chief tells me he's losing sleep over the budget. He says any cuts present a risk to public safety.
Well, the situation's pretty dire.
Every day, every hour, Spokane firefighters handle emergencies. Right now, the budget is emergency number one.
We think that any cuts in our staffing, our apparatus, our personnel represents a risk to the firefighter and life safety for the public.
Already before next year's proposed cuts of 6 to 9%, Spokane Fire Department's response time lags behind the national standard by about 3 minutes. Assistant Chief Brian Schaefer says that will only get worse with fewer resources.
We're at a crisis point in terms of our ability to respond effectively and safely. And
if the fire department has to slash 6 to 9% of its budget, it could lose 30 to 40 firefighters and close 1 or 2 fire stations.
You don't sleep very often. It's heartbreaking, you know, from the personal standpoint.
It is a true crisis.
Spokane Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick says the cuts could cripple her department. She says 6 to 9% in cuts could mean losing around 40 officers.
This is not the mantra of do more with less. That is not the case anymore. It is, we are going to do less with less. There's no fat, there's none. And now we're really into the muscle.
Fewer dollars, she says, means fewer services.
Reducing property crime, servicing property crimes. You have your bicycle stolen from your garage, we're probably not even gonna come and we won't even respond.
Now, layoffs are dependent on concessions with the unions. Now, if the unions agree on eliminating things like cost of living increases, there will be fewer layoffs. According to the city, last year alone, the city was able to save about $3.5 million in concessions. I talked with the fire union president today. He says he is in talks with the city. Live on the Sky Deck tonight, Sally Showman, KXLY 4 HD News.